Hi guys, welcome back to my channel GillBudgets. My name is Gillian and I'm a UK cash stuffer family of 3. Today's video is going to be my setup video for 2025. So I'm going to be adding some categories, adding some new wallets into my binders, and yeah, just trying to plan ahead for this next year. I'm also going to do my goals, 2025 goals in this video as well, just so that you've got an idea of what's changing in the way that I cash stuff and the reasons for it. We have quite a lot coming up this year, so yeah, I'm just trying to be as organised as possible. I thought that doing some new setup will give me the motivation I need to kind of go nosedive first into the new year. So if that's something that you're interested in, then please stick around. I'm sorry if you can hear the wind, it's so windy up here today, it's crazy. And I'm filming this at night time, so I do apologise for the lighting. What I'm going to do then is firstly just explain some of the things that I am using, and then I'm going to set up my binders, and then at the end I'll do my goals, because it makes more sense to go through my goals once you see everything that's in my binders. So first up, I am using the Filofax Saffiano. I've got it in the colour black. I got this second hand from Vinted for £5, so you can pick them up at a bargain. So this is what I use every single day. This is like my daily purse, and I stuff this every single week. Nothing in here is changing. I'm quite happy with the way that this is set up. So I've got the Filofax coin pouch that I use for any loose pound coins in food and household, and anything under £1 from any category also goes in here. Then we have food shop, household, petrol, personal money, which is myself, beauty that stays in here, but this only gets stuffed out of my other binder once I'm ready to go to my appointment for my nails or my hair. I've got an emergency / miscellaneous fund that I just keep in here just as like a buffer. Priscilla is my little cat, so we put money, we stuff her once a month, and we put the money into this wallet, and we'll buy anything she needs for the month, and that just rolls over every week until the end of the month if there's anything left in what unstuff. Same for Millie. When her child benefit money comes in, we put some into here and some into her other binder, and we use anything like nappies, wipes, anything like that comes out of this. And then planned spends, which currently at the moment is getting used for kind of like family days out, but this could change depending on what I need it for. And I use this little zipper bit here is for any coins that I have for my personal money, just so that I'm not getting it confused, because mine's is one of the veiling wallets. So this is staying the exact same, and I'm quite happy with the way that that is. So I'll just pop that off to the side just now that I've showed you. Next up is the budget planner that I'm using for the year, and this pen. I've got this off of Amazon. I think it was a pack of 3 I got. And these are erasable, which is a godsend when you are editing your budget for the week or the month. Quite a lot of scribbles need rubbed out. So it just keeps everything kind of tidy. I'm not exactly sure how much I paid for this, but yeah, it's been a godsend for me this year. And I'm also using the Carpe Diem budget planner, which I know quite a few budgeters use. So I used this one last year. Hang on, I'll just see if I can grab last year's one. So yeah, you can see it's well loved and well used as well. So I'm quite happy with this one, although I have seen a couple other people using other binders, so it might be some planners, so it might be something that I look at for the next year, is maybe if I need to readjust it in any way, I might look at something else, but for now this is the one that I'm going to use. So it's got this little pocket in here, and I am going to use this little monthly tally up, and I'm going to just slot it in here just so that I can look back on it every time that I do a cash condensing and count up video, and I can just compare it to the last month that we've got here. So I am going to, I kind of stopped using it properly, but I am going forth. I'm going to try and properly write in anything that I use. So I've already planned, I do my shopping every single weekend. So I've got food, household, Millie and Priscilla. And I am going to really try and use it the way that it's intended. So that's what I'm using this year. So I normally just pop the pen in there and then it doesn't get lost. So I am changing most of the wallets out of my binders. So I was using these wallets here, which are the zipper wallets here, and I got them made from Dilly Budgets, Sarah there. And I love them, I really do love them, but I do want to change it up for this year. So I did order a stack of beautiful vellum envelopes from Budget with Sian. She was amazing. She'd done it so fast. I couldn't believe, because I ordered, I mean, I can't even remember how many I ordered, but I ordered a stack of them, and she was amazing at how fast she got it done, and the quality of them is just lovely. I've went with all lowercase rather than having a capital at the start. So yeah, these are what I'm going to be using going forth in most of my binders. A couple of them are staying the same, but I'll go through them all. But I thought, yeah, I'll just go through them all. So we'll start off then with the first stack, and this is for David's binder. So he is doing Darting Around the World, just Darting Around, sorry, from Eva the Rockin' Witch, and this is what he does with his personal money. So this is rolling over, and we're also going to keep in this zipper wallet just because I can put any of his coins in here when we do the challenge. Any leftover coins can go in there, but these are the categories that I am putting in his. So he's got haircut, clothing, work, social, and his spending. So I'll put the notes in here and I'll put the coins in there, and that's his new wallets in there. Next up, we're going to go to this purple binder here. So I'm keeping most of the binders the same, although I do really need to clean it. I was wanting to get the, you know, the ripple effect ones, but because I ordered the new wallets, I didn't want to overspend and buy the binders as well. So it might be something that I save up for maybe 2026. I'm quite happy with these anyway just now. So yeah, this is what works for me right now. So I'll do this in the order that I'm going to set it up then. So what I do is, with my personal money that I allocate to myself every single week, I do a challenge for saving some of it, just so that I can, I don't know, just to save a little bit extra, I suppose. So the new challenge that I'm going to do is Cozy Season from Essex Cash Stuffing, and what I'm going to do is roll a 20-sided dice for this every week and see what we get. So that's going in there, and then I'm also putting in the £1 challenge from Cashbook Cute, and this is just going to be at the end of every week's check-in. If there's any pin coins from my money left, then they're going to go into there. So this one saves £80 in total for that. So that's the two challenges that I'm putting in here. I do have a Dingley subscription and a Studio Budget Co subscription as well, and I do normally put them in here. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with them yet. I don't have the new ones as of yet, so for the moment it's just these two challenges, but I may introduce the other ones, or I may add them in somewhere else. I've got this dashboard from that Budget Lux, which is going in here. It's lovely. It says keep growing, every day is a fresh start, and I think that's so fitting when you're doing budgeting. So I'm adding that in. And it also just kind of separates the zipper wallets from the vellum ones. So these are the wallets that I'm putting in mine. So I've kind of put them in order of what I want them to be in. So Beauty gets stuffed every single month, and I do use that. So that's the first one. Now I pinched this wording from Budget with Kerry, Budget with Kerry, just because I really like the wording of it. So Time with Friends rather than Girls' Night. Eating out is one that I'm putting in here because I eat out with my family quite a lot and David isn't there, so I don't want to take it from eating out from our main category because it's maybe just myself. So I am putting that in. We have Personal. Relax is a new one, which I am hoping to start so that I can get some well-earned spa breaks. So yeah, this is a new one that I am going to add in for myself. I'm also adding in clothing in here as well. Gifts is going in here, and this is gifts for any of my friends that aren't like myself and David's friends or family. So anything to do with my own friends that aren't, you know what I mean. So my own friends. And there, work is also a new wallet going in here, because we do like birthday lunches in my work, and I always seem to be like, oh crap, like, and I'm using my personal money, whereas I'd rather have money for them coming up. So that's going in. We also have budgeting. So at the moment I am using this for the big budgeting meetup. I did get a ticket. I'm not sure if I'm 100% going yet, because it is in Birmingham. I'm obviously in Scotland, and David has a stag do coming up, and we think it's going to be at the end of May, and I don't want to go down there by myself because it is quite far, and it's somewhere that I've never been before, so I feel quite anxious about going on my own. So I've added this in, but I might just, if I don't go to a big budgeting meetup, then I will just use this for general budget and supplies. And then we've got tattoo here, which is a very low priority for me, but it's definitely something that I want to save up for. So these are the new ones. I absolutely love these wallets. I really think I'm going to enjoy them. So I do have some money in here, so I've left it in so I don't get confused. And then we can just transfer it through. Oh, look at that, I've broken it and everything. Right, I'll pop that off to the side. I'm not binning these wallets, I'm not selling them, I am keeping them because I do like to chop and change, as you can tell by my Saffiano. So I'll keep the zipper wallets just in case I decide to, yeah, change my mind, change it up a bit. But for now, yeah, I just want to try something new. So personal, we'll just pop straight back in. Beauty as well has some money. Just pop that off to the side. So beauty in here. I'll need to get used to this though, but yeah, absolutely love it. So beauty in there. I'm not keeping a tracker in most of these because I'll be dipping in and out, whereas obviously relax, like spa days, I'd need to actually save up for it. And personal, I'm just wanting as like a little buffer for myself in case I want to buy myself anything, so I'll just wait until that's saved up and then I might treat myself. And Girls' Night was the last one. So Girls' Night obviously now changed to Time with Friends, and that's got £100 in the bank. So lovely. So that's my binder now done. I absolutely love it. I'm excited to try this one and see how we get on. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. But that's the new categories in here. Okay, next up then we are going to do our holiday binder. So I've got this dashboard here from Kimberley Budgets. Sadly her store is no longer open. But yeah, so I've got this and I'm using this for New York to, every time I put £150 in, then I can cross it off. So this is staying in, and we're also keeping this zipper wallet because we did get some dollars for our Christmas. I mean, look at that, it just looks amazing, but it's like got ones and stuff in it, so it's not as thick as you think, if you get me. But there is $300 in there, so because that's obviously separate to UK sterling, I'm going to keep that in. So I've got a couple of new ones that I'm adding in. So we have got Stag Do, which is for the stag before we go to New York. The guy that's getting married, it's his stag do that David is going to, and we think it's possibly going to be up north. That's the one that's going to be at the end of May. So we've added that in with a little tracker. And we also have Getaway, which is going to be our holiday that we're going on next year before New York. We are going to Portugal. So this is to save for spending money for that. We were going to go to St Andrews, but we've then, we're going to Portugal now, so we can't do everything this year. So we've chosen to do that, and this is what this money is for now. So that's that. I've also got in the back of this here what I need to save for. So flights are being paid already, and we're working towards a hotel. So we've got flights and hotel, spends and money, airport spends, clothes, and we have miscellaneous here. But I know that I do have some money to go into flights and hotel. Let me just find it. There we are. Okay, so I'm using the placeholders that I've got here that I have made myself just now. I am also waiting on placeholders coming from Polkadot Budgets. They haven't arrived yet, so hopefully they come in time before it is with my condensing, and I can maybe swap some of them out. But I don't have I didn't order 500, so I might just keep these ones in just for like things like this. But yeah, so that's where we're at just now with our holiday binder. What's next? Next up is going to be our annual events. So I'm going to use this binder here. This was for my challenges, but I am going to switch it up a bit and use this for occasions. So we have a absolutely beautiful dashboard from Bethany Budgets, and I just think that actually goes so well with the green. So we've got that, and then we're just going to do a running order. So let me just grab these out. So there's quite a lot, and that's why I wanted to vellum, because I did feel like the zipper wallets were really bulky in this. So we've got myself, David's mum, we've got Mother's Day, Easter, Father's Day, David, Rebecca, Jonathan, we have our anniversary, we've got my mum and brother, we've got Halloween, bonfire night is a new one, so we've got that, and we've got some trackers in here as well, which, yeah, we've got my daughter's birthday, we've got David's dad, we've got gifts, which it was general gifts, but I've just changed it to gifts now. I just think that sounds nicer. And we also have eating out, so that just closes so much nicer now. So yeah, I'm definitely happy with the vellum being in these ones. Anyway, so we have some money in a couple of the wallets here, so we'll just do that. But because these are trackers, I am going to tick them off. Where's my pens there? So this tracker is from Budget with Moo, which you can probably tell. But we've got 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds, and each of these is worth a 5, and the special's worth a 10. So we'll just tick off the 10. So 10, 15, 25, wait, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 and 50. So we've got £25 left to complete this, which I'm quite happy with. So yep. So that's Valentine's Day. Oh, I love it. Okay, next up then is my birthday. So this is from Kimberley Budgets. And these are worth 5 each, but I am going to make them 10 each. So we've got £60 here. So I'm just going to do 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. And we're planning on saving £100 for my birthday. Okay. Next up is Mother's Day, which just has £10 in it for now, but that's good enough. Makes a start. So Mother's Day, it's got 10, and then we're skipping all the way to eating out, which has £10. So yeah, so that's us then. Yeah, I absolutely love it. I'm so happy. So that's that one. Okay, next up then we are going to go into our black binder, and this is like kind of sinking funds. So I will go through all these again. So we've got family fun at the front because we use this every month. We've got date night. We've got batch cooking, which you'll know if you've followed me for a while. I religiously batch cook because I just find it helps massively. I actually did have money in here, but I went to Aldi at the weekend, and I walked in. It's never ever happened. I walked in at the perfect time. They had all their meats reduced to 50%. I got so much. So I've taken the money out of here, which is brilliant. So I should be good for a wee while. We've got health, cattery, which is a new one, but this is, yeah, saving for obviously cattery fees when we do go on holiday. And then this is also a new one, which is our petrol buffer. So when it's a 5-week month, I use my car for running around at the weekends, and I'll be using it to travel to the train station twice a week. But David drives to work. Most times he does car share, but he does drive as well. So yeah, when it's 5-week months and we've still got the same petrol budget, sometimes he's struggling. So I do want to try and build this up a little bit, just so that we've got like a catch payment. Right, then we have a dashboard going in here, and this is from Bethany Budgets again. So this is going in here, and then we're going to add in some more. So these ones are need to, and these ones are nice to, because having them all in without splitting them, I find quite, well, I did find quite overwhelming. Quite a lot of my wallets were empty, which was making me feel a bit down, but splitting them I think makes more sense. I want to concentrate on these ones, and then it'd be nice to have these ones done this year, but you'll see my goals, how big my goals are this year. So yeah, I'm not putting any pressure on myself, but I am going to add them in just because if I can add any money to them, then I will. So we've got home renovations and garden, we've got home decor, takeaway, but we're obviously starting our diet, Costco, which would be good to just bulk up, and I'll also it's cheaper petrol there as well, so it'd be good to get a bit of a catchment in there just to top up the cart when I do eventually make it. I do have a membership for Costco, and I haven't been at all this year, so having this in, I just don't want to waste my membership. So I think I'm definitely going to try and put even a little bit of something in and visit at least once this coming year. And then we've got appliances in here as well. So that's how we're looking. So yeah, a need to and a nice to, I think, is the best way to kind of split it. So I'm using trackers in here. Quite a lot of them are from Cash But Cute. We've got the cattery one is from Kimberley Budgets. What else have we got in here? I'm pretty sure these are all Cash But Cute. I think they are, yeah. So yeah, so that's how we're looking for that. I hope that makes sense as to why I've split it, but yeah, that's how we're looking for our kind of sinking funds. So that's that one. Next up, we are going to go into our Christmas binder. So I, again, had the zipper wallets in here, but what I think I'm going to do is use the zipper wallets in my spare Saffiano that I've got for next year and carry that about with me, because I took this binder out with me and I was noticing that it was starting to get a wee bit damaged. So I'm going to take the Saffiano with it in, like, in this November, December when I go shopping, just so that I can still split it. So it's basically like a Christmas Saffiano that I will be doing. But here we are. So there's a couple of new categories in here as well, but I'll go through them. So we've got stockings, presents, we have Millie, which is my daughter, food and drink, activities, decorations, we have our date night now being added into here. We have social, which has been added into here as well, because I do think that it makes sense to save for it in here, which is going to be like a night out with my friends, a night out with David's friends, etc. Bits and bobs is for things like cards, wrapping paper. Charity is a new one that I'm adding in here. Clothing, so like pyjamas, things like that. Takeaway is going to be for Christmas Eve and possibly Hog Money. But yeah, takeaway is a new one. And then we have a miscellaneous envelope. We did have one in the previous zipper wallets, and we did use it this year for saving for our Christmas dinner because we ate out this year. So I just think it's good to have that in there. So that's that. These trackers are from Cash But Cute or Charls Cash Budgets. I think that's us. Yeah. So that's the Christmas binder. Okay, next up we are going to go into, is this the last one? I think it is actually. Next up we're going to go into our annuals. So, I'm going to add in, what one do I want at the front here? Yeah. Right, I'm going to add in this dashboard from Bethany Budgets. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So I really like that. So we're going to add that into the front. And then we have our annuals again. So we have our boiler service, our garden bin. We've got car service and MOT, car maintenance, our emergency funds. We have Priscilla's emergency funds, which I want to save for so that we can cover any excess on the vet if we need to. So that's that one. We've got a debt wallet in here, but I'm going to add it into here, but we are doing a separate thing for debt, but I'll pop it in here for now. And then again, we're going to do our dashboard, need to, and we're going on to nice to. So car insurance is a nice to, but we are paying it by direct debit, so it's not like it needs to be paid, whereas our service and MOT needs to be paid every year. We can still pay this direct debit. If I don't get it this year, it's obviously quite a lot because we have 2 cars, so it might be something for 2026, but even just adding a little bit here and there if I can, it all tallies up in the end. So it might be for 2026 and we can maybe just try and see what we can get done this year. Same for home insurance, same for road tax. We have David's season ticket going in here as well. Again, that's by direct debit. Mortgage is for an overpayment. So again, I'm not sure when this year that we'll be able to start this, but it is definitely something that I do want to start doing. And we also have miscellaneous in here, which I have the Cash But Cute retirement fund for. So I just thought that would be a good thing to start saving for as well, but there's no pressure. I've only done these at £5 each. So just as and when, if I can. So that's going in there too. So again, we've got our need to and our nice to. So yeah, I hope that makes sense again as to why I've done that. So that's all my new binders done. In my Christmas binder, actually, I am going to re-add in this tracker here. So this one saves £1,000. I've wiped it off, not very well, but I have wiped it off. And I'm going to pop this in here so that when I'm adding any money into this binder, I can add it up in here, and then I've got an idea of where we're at in terms of £1,000. So we have that. I've also just noticed that I've not put the money in into here, so I'm going to go to health. So we're doing Got the Hump by Cash But Cutes. I actually have 2 of these because I did another order with her, another one, and that was a freebie. So I've got 2 of them, but yeah, I like it, so I'm just gonna use them twice. So we're just gonna, this pen is running out. We're just going to tick off our first £10. So I've done this at 160, but we do have dentist appointments coming up. So we'll just see how far we get with it, and then we can obviously restart it. Our dentists, I don't know where it is everybody else, is a year for every checkup. So that's that. Right, back into this one again, sorry. So we're going to put the money into the wallets that we've got here. So we've got boiler service, and that's got 20, 30, 40. So we'll just, have I got a small, I don't. So we'll just do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, what is that? Blueberries. 25, 30, 35 and 40. Oh, so nice, that tracker, I absolutely love it. So that's £40 going into boiler service. And I'm going to turn the tracker in just so that I don't get the wallets covered in Sharpie. We're going to go to car service here. Now I had these split before as D car service and G car service because it has 2 cars. I've just combined it. So we're just saving for both the cars. So we've got 200 in here just now. I think I'm just going to tick them off though. So we'll just use the blue. So each icon's £25. So we've got 25, 50, 25, 100, 25, 50, 25, 200. There we are, and that saves £500 in total. And our first car service isn't until I think July next year, but I will double check that, but I think it's July. There we go. Car maintenance is the next one that's got some money in it. So I do already have a tracker in here that's been filled out. So we've got £100 in car maintenance. There we are. Next up is emergency. Again, this already has a tracker. So we're using the 1K by that Budget Lux for this one. And Priscilla is the last one that's got some money. Again, I've already been using a tracker for this and that's got £20 in there, so lovely. There we are. So that's Priscilla, and that's all the money then put in. Okay, next up then is going to be, I'll just go through. I am using the Iris 500 binder. This is continuing on from this year, and this is to go towards Millie's long-term savings. So once we do the 500, we'll just pop it straight into the bank for her to access when she's older. So we're doing that one. We're also doing our 1000 binder from Savings with Anna. This is going towards debt. That's why I'm putting the debt wallet in, but I'm not going to be using it because I'm using this right now. Things might change. I've chopped and changed it before, and I've used the Cash But Cute credit card repayment tracker before, but I've switched back to this for now, so that's what I'm using for that. Okay, in terms of challenges, we are keeping this binder the same. This is my New York Savings Challenge binder. So this is staying the exact same. So we've added a couple of game trackers in here. I say a couple. I've added lots of game trackers, game challenges, sorry. And then we have like tracker challenges at the back here. So this is staying exactly the same because I've got this at a semi amount of what I know I'm going to save, because some of them are obviously like the, not some, I think it's only one actually, the money multiplier. I won't know how much I save with that, so that's the only one that I think I won't know the total for, but I've got this at an amount that I want to finish this full binder for New York, so that's staying the same. We are keeping some things in this binder. So we've got this dashboard from A Glorious Money Day, which was a giveaway that I won on Instagram. So I got that. Roll and match is rolling over. I use this with my personal, my food shop money every single week. We do roll and match with our food shop money. The 52-week challenge is also carrying on. I should finish this by next August, and then if I need to use the money for New York, it's there. So that finishes next August. And the penny savings challenge is also going to continue on. I have condensed this, and we've been left with 35 pence, but I've marked off as many high ones as that I could, ready for the new year. So that's continuing on as well, but we are going to add a couple of new challenges into this binder. So we are doing the 25 and 2025 by Estimate My Money Matters. This is the new challenge that I've ordered. So we're going to do this every single week, as well as the 52 week, just to give us a little boost at the end of the year. And then we are also going to do our seasonal challenge. Now I cannot for the life of me remember who this is from. It doesn't have a logo on it at all, so I do apologise. But I do have the winter one in ready to start the first week of January. Now this saves £85, so it's quite low, and I'm doing it January, February, March. So I'm doing like the first 3 months, and then it takes me to right at the end of the year, and then I can reallocate it in 2025. It saves £85 per season. So you can do the maths, because what is it, 340 I think it is. So that's that. So these are all weekly, if not bi-weekly, that I'm going to do these for. And the other seasons are in here. So that's that binder. I'm also going to be setting up a new binder, which is going to be, ta-da, my Christmas challenge binder. So I've saw a couple of people setting this up, and I just thought I would give it a go this year and see how I got on. So this was already a binder that I had, and I just bought the stickers, but I absolutely love it. I just absolutely love it. So we're going to set up this video here. So these are some spare Christmas challenges. I've kind of gone through what ones I want to do for now, and then we'll kind of see where we're at once the challenges are completed. And if we need to, we can pull other ones out this year. So the first one is, oh, look at it, it's just stunning. Dreaming of a pink Christmas in my pink binder. I just absolutely love it. So this is from the Little Budget Co. I just absolutely love it. So that's the first one going in. We then have the 12 months of Christmas, or to Christmas. So, is this from Labelle? Who's this from? Labelle, yeah, it is. So this is from Labelle UK, and yeah, I'm adding that one in as well. I think that's such a good idea. So I'll be doing that every month. I'll be doing that. We also have the Santa's Sleigh Race. Now I haven't actually filled this one in, so give me a wee second. Where is it? Okay, right, here we are. So Santa's Sleigh Race. So we're going to do 5, 10 and 5, and we'll just see how we get on with that. So yeah, so that's getting added in. That's from Essex Cash Stuff, and I can't remember if I just said that or not, but we're doing this one. Are you in shot? Oh my god, I'm not even got your way up here. Right, so that's that one. We are doing our old trusty whole flip from Studio Budget. Absolutely love that one. We're also going to do Snow is Rolling from Studio Budget as well. So a good couple of games in here, which I'm quite excited for, definitely. We're also going to do Grinch Mode Activated. Now this was my Dingley subscription, and because it was Christmas themed, I decided just to keep it. And yeah, see how we got on. So we're going to do 15, 10 and 5. And yeah, this is my little scratch off that we're going to do. So we've got that one. We also have Where's Rudolph from Studio Budget Co as well. I am so excited to do this. I did actually watch, who was it now? I can't remember. Somebody, and they had this and they started scratching. I was like, oh, don't look. So I've tried my best to kind of just avoid it, just because I knew that I was going to put it in. We also have Holiday Diet, which is the Studio Budget Co subscription that I received, and again, because it was festive themed, I decided to keep it for this binder, so we're going to do that. We have the Gingerbread Saver from Budget with Moo, so £5 a turn, so we're going to do that one. If you can hear banging, that's Millie right above me, just banging on her cot. Just flinging her legs about. And the last challenge that we're going to do here is Slay Queen from Cash Buck Cute. So this can be for any spare coins, yeah, things like that. So we're going to do that one as well. So that is Christmas 2025 challenges all in. I'm so excited. So once these are completed, then it will get fed into my Christmas binder. and we'll just see how we get on with it this year. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So that's the new binder getting added in. And then the last thing is our challenge binder. So these are the new challenges that I am doing for the year. So I'm not putting a lot in to start off with. I do not want to overwhelm myself, so I'm only putting a couple in just now, and then we'll see how we get on with them. So we've got bobbing bees from Budget Co. We've got daisy pounds from the Queen Bee Makes. I absolutely love that. We have hang in there dumpling from Dingley Budgets. I've already done this challenge, but I just absolutely love it, so we're going to do it again. We've got cheapest chips from Cash But Cute, and I like this one because it's quite a low denomination, and it also has coins that I could use for any rollover money. And then we've got January Blues from Cash But Cute as well, which is going to be for any pound coins, and it saves £25 in total. Now I tallied this up, and now I've completely forgotten how much, but it's over £200 just for these challenges, so I think that's enough to get me going. What I've decided to do though going forth is this is only going to be for any leftover money every week from food shop or household. That's it. Once I go through my goals, you'll understand why I am not allocating any money to challenges whatsoever for the first 6 months at least. But yeah, so this is only for rollover money. So what I thought made sense was do one that's for £10, do a couple that's for £5, do a couple that's for 5 and some coins maybe, and then do one that's just for coins. So that was my thinking for doing these challenges. And what I am going to do is, because it is leftover money, my budget's already been set. If you get me, I've got say £80 a week for food shop. I knew that I'd be spending £80, and it's a blessing if I don't. So what I've decided to do is a mystery tin for 2025. So once I complete these challenges, I'm going to put it in there, and then I'm going to just get rid of the challenge so that I don't remember. So I'm not keeping any of the challenges that I've done, so I can count it up. So when I do my cash condensing and count up videos, I'm not including this binder because this is just bonus money that I'm lucky that I've saved. So yeah, I'm going to do the challenges, mark them all off, complete it, pop it in the tin, and then just put it to the back of my head and not even look at any. So I'm going to do this all year, see how we get on, and then yeah, at the end of 2025 I'll be opening this tin, and hopefully I've saved a nice wee fair chunk. But yeah, so that's the plan for the challenges and the binders. So we are working with currently 12 binders, 2 of these, and yeah, this binder as well. It's not really, it doesn't really count. I'm just using this for my weeks 1 to 5, which you can see I've kind of already started. So I'm just using this for week 1 to 5 money. So that doesn't really count, but I'll just show it anyway because that's that. So that is the binder setup. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I am going to now go through my goals for 2025, and I thought it'd be quite good to just write them with you here. So there is a little notes page just ahead of January here. So I've just written down 2025 goals. I've used a couple of the stickers that come with the book, Do It For Your Future Self and Stay On Track, which I think is so very fitting. So this is going to be my 2025 goals, and yeah, I hope that I can reach them. We'll just see how we get on, but I didn't do this when I first started cash stuffing last year. I didn't do this, and now I regret it because I have nothing to compare it to, or I can't reflect back on the year and say, oh, I didn't do that, or I did do that, or so it's definitely something that I'd want to do going forth every year. So we're going to start it this year. So my very first goal then is £600 saved for the stag do. So that's the first goal, £600 for the stag. The second goal is £700 saved for the holiday this year to Portugal. For this is just spending money. So £700 for the holiday is the next one. Third goal is £350 saved for the big budget meetup. Now that seems a lot, but I've got petrol from Scotland to Birmingham, there and back. So I've got petrol, and then I am planning on, if I do obviously go, driving on the Friday and staying overnight. So we have our petrol and we also have our hotel fee. Our hotel I've booked already. I pay when I get there, and that includes breakfast, but obviously we have dinner when we get there. We're going to have pit stops obviously for driving, things like that, and then I do want a little bit of spending money when I get there so that I can treat myself. And yeah, so 350 saved for the big budget meetup, which of course is at the end of May. So this is May, this will be June, well the start of June maybe. So this is May technically as well, and this is also May, so quite a lot to save the first part of the year. So that's the first ones that I want to do. The next one is £6,000 saved for New York. So we go to New York in September, and yeah, we want to have £6,000. So we've already paid our flights. I'm not including that in this cost, we've already paid them. £6,000 is for the hotel, spending money, new clothes for us, a wedding present, and things like airport parking, airport spending money. You get the drift. So £6,000 is what we would like to have in the bank. I'm just checking, are you recording? Yeah, you are. £6,000. Imagine just swearing, I've just done all this. £6,000 saved for New York by August. So quite a lot again. The next one is £1,500, and I'm going to write plus. £1,500 plus saved for Christmas. So we saved £1,500 in the categories that we did have. Well, it was 1,465 or something like that we saved this year. And then we saved £400 for our social. Separate, we put them into separate wallets, but it was £400 for that we saved. And we just did it, no more. Like, all the money was gone. And that was with me and David doing a very restricted Christmas for the two of us, which I really didn't enjoy. I really didn't. So yeah, £1,500 plus saved for Christmas, but if it's only £1,500, that's absolutely fine. We know it worked this year, so it should be all right. But I would like to save a wee bit more if I can, but only if I can. So £1,500, and then the plus is a nice to. I need to and a nice to. There we go. So the next goal is I would like to have £500 in emergency. By end of the year. So £500 into the emergency fund by the end of the year. I think there's 150 in there already, so 500 I think is a realistic goal for everything else that we've got going on. So that's that. And then the last goal that I think I want to do already, if I think of anything else I'll obviously add it in, but I think my last goal is to pay off the first credit card. By the end of the year. So I don't discuss my debt on here in terms of how much I've got. I wouldn't say it's a massive amount. We've got 2 credit cards, one for me, one for David, and we have a family loan. When we got our car, we borrowed some money off of David's mum and dad to put the deposit down for the car to bring the monthly payments down. So yeah, so that's the 3 debts that we've got, and I'd like to pay off the first credit card by the end of the year. So that's that. So that's my goals for this year. Obviously I think they're quite high, but everybody's budget's different. New York is massive for me. We only found out that we were going to New York in September of 2024, so it only gave us 1 year to save for the biggest trip that we'll ever do. Not ever do, but the biggest trip that we will have done. So it's not a long time at all. So I'm really hoping that we can meet that, and it'll be a massive, massive, massive achievement for us if we do. So budgeting has never been so crucial for us right now. But yeah, so that's my 2025 goals and my new setup for the new year ahead. So I do hope that you do like this. If you do, give it a wee thumbs up, let me know. Do you think I'm missing anything? Do you think, I don't know, any feedback that you've got would be amazing. And if you do want to follow me along on this journey, then please consider subscribing to my channel. I started this channel, my very first video was on the 27th of January 2024. So I'll be a year at the end of January of videoing myself cash stuffing. And when I first started doing it, it was because I went on maternity pay, statutory maternity pay, and I wanted to see how I got on this year. And I'm so proud of everything that we have accomplished this year. So I'm very excited for the next year ahead. So I would love it if you joined me on this journey. And equally well, if you've also got a budgeting channel that you don't think I'm subscribed to, just leave me a note below in the comments and I will subscribe to your channel as well. I think this is a year that everybody needs to rally together, support each other, give everybody the motivation that we all need to hit our targets, definitely. So yeah, just let me know if you would like me to follow along on your journey as well, and if I haven't already, I will subscribe to your channel. But thank you so much, guys. I don't even know how long this video is, so I do apologise if it's a long one, but thank you so much for joining me on this video. My next one will be my massive reallocation of my challenges for this year, so I'm super excited to do that. But thank you again, guys. Take care and I'll speak to you soon. Happy budgeting. Bye.